group dyan sa Mindanao. So, the sufficiency ng factual basis.
Kasama ang mga pinuno of course yung kanya pong assistant na si Ginoong Bongo patungo na po sa plenary society and other organizations address.
It would be Tari Ernesto Abel ang itong pagpasok nga napakagandang balita with MILF and MNLF itong Bangsa Moro Basic Law. Listed yan sa ating saligang batas.
Ayan siya sa ating saligang batas.
At saka yung anti-drug and corruption campaign ng Pangulong Duterte. Present situation and what will happen
ng plenaryo at
bakit na former presidents at
sa pagmamanman sa ating
the right track with
the joint session is called to order. Please to be led by Ms.
Sa dibdib mo'y ang duyan ka ng magiting sa mandulupig di ka pa sisidilag ang tula at awit sa hating mo ang mamatay.
Standing for the nation's
Dakilang Panginoon aming Ama, kayo ay aming pinapupurihan at na nagmumula sa katiyakan ng iyong naisin.
Ya Allah, Ya Malikal Sibil, pag-isahin
ang patuloy nilang mapangalagaan
malasakit at pagkakaisa.
Turuan ninyo kaming tumalima
Warrior in the air, good on my promise in government, not a chair investors can pour confidence bolstered of local and foreign. How long it takes, they confidence bolstered, and I will make sure of the Filipino youth by being timid and tentative in my decisions and actions. Spend if you over irrespective of illegal drugs. I will make my decisions and that blood life, the way that is snuffed out translates in. I will make my decisions and that blood life cycle of perpetuity. There is a jungle suspecting. I will not allow the ruin of the youth. Public condemnation, or the future of this republic is entrusted, and I will hound you to the against illegal drugs, authority, and much, and hopefully beyond your biases, your prejudices, your ambition, look into ourselves. Is one problem solved? We will not be cowed. It's no stranger or new fight. We will overcome as we did towards a common goal. Continues to elude us. But of course, It is not the piece of the like a butterfly which you try to use. The slaps some still. Sometimes I am almost tempted to conclude, but believe me, it will not be for want of trying. And I will persist in our goal of attaining peace to the last day of this rebellion along the teachings and beliefs of an Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, or otherwise known as ISIS. The Battle of Marawi has dealt a terrible alien ideology, and martial law was the fastest. At the same time, the government would be adequately equipped with the pretend to be civilians in the rest of Mindanao. Martial law and the suspension of the writ of habeas corpus is similar to what happened to the and members of the police. For our country and our democracy, I have your backs. To those who oppose and think that all these are efforts that are out of order, I hope the people of they have been, if we cannot, we will not be able to keep from harm the rich who are few. Another are armed and in recognition, including financial, should meet heartily disabled in the line. To decisively address insurgency and terrorism, we are working doubly hard for the country. We continue, which will cut across east to west. Given the fact that Mindanao supplies a great deal part of our country's requirement, given the fact that Mindanao is unusually warming, I ask all agencies involved with regulators to immediately to ensure the rational and sustainable use of our land and our physical resources, given the rich country and the common good. I do not believe that this gift was given to us to be merely viewed or appreciated, but to be extracted from the earth and utilized to make that it is not enough products for international, but also the poor who are many who will benefit therefrom. Therefore, I call on our input of factories and manufacturers. At this point in my administration, if possible, we shall put them back to the Philippines in a form of consumer goods at prices to our materials with foreign goods, that we do not recklessly and needlessly harm the environment. The protection is non-negotiable. I sternly am warning unbridled and irresponsible destruction. We only get about 70 billion a year. But you have considerably neglected, and even the taxes, and its officials, all areas damaged by mining activities and the extent livelihood. I have to grant, I be subject to imandamos. You destroy the rivers. You destroyed Lopez, gave you a clear picture of what was happening horrendously. Dalawang beses. Okay na yung mining. Total, sobra naman yung pera ninyong address. Totoo lang. Mayor ako, I can look at your corporate earnings, your sister company, I can pierce the corporate identity, kayo rin pala. Aniwid niya sa mga newspaper. When you are not supposed to start to pierce their identity, it is pala wholly owned by Americans. Gano'n ang nangyari. Just a matter of piercing the... So, wala masyado ako. ABS, Rappler, kayo ba yan? Have you tried to pierce your identity and it would lead you to America? Do you know that? American ownerships. Deal ko sa inyo. Either I will raise the taxes. Ang kumikita niyan, i-reserve ko to compensate. You have to come up and to restore the virginity of their source, or I will tax you to death. Ngayon, if you can make an arrangements, an inventory of yung nasira, yung may mga taga-Davao, we are new to it. We are not new to it. You want to see horror in your lifetime? Akong bahala, ngayon ko sila. You start doon sa ball mills and I will show you the river. Up there at the source, it's so pristine. But doon sa, is not clear, peso will win 1 million from me if I am lying. O gusto mo, isamo ko kayo bukas doon. Ngayon, sabay-sabay na lang tayo. Totoo yan. You should visit the money. Even the first spade, full of earth that you extract and throw it away, of no use. Tabi mo spader of Mother Earth. Ano ang isa pang galit sa mining? Mga kaibigan ko yung iba. But it's not about years of being endeavored. Sabihin ninyo na hindi nyo ibig. The way I will fight the war of civilian conduct, then I am sorry. Because I am not fighting a civilian war. I am stopping violence and rebellion. Hindi talaga ako. Ibigay man ninyo, hindi bali sa akin, wala. Because ako, sa opisina now, wala ako na supposed to be secret, wala kayo itong mga to. Pareha kami lahat yan. Remember that there are status here of the future. Ito na kayo ng ano, para hindi na come after us. Kawawa naman. They'll have to scratch Mother Earth. Then let us no regeneration. Ba't maawa? Ganun mo na lang yung, di ba? Finally, let me, believe me, upheaval, your faith, matanda na ako. I don't know, the LGU's tasked with monitoring, responsible, ganun mo na lang yung relations governing mining operations and activities within to test my resolve. When nature fights back, finally, let me make this appeal to those acted in terms of human life and property. Those directly engaged. And we still have to recover from the beating that are problem like taxes, taking ship, which according to the OST Philbox. It is no longer just Leyte, Surigao, and nearby provinces and islands attest to this. We were told that it is no longer a question of if, but a matter of when. Thus, we need to act decisively. Is there, they say that they hope it will not come because of its right, sabihin nila, tinatakot century conditions and resilience, business, commerce, and academic territory. Relations governing mining. I am directing the cabinet cluster of themselves in undertaking this destination human life and those mega typhoons. And nearby provinces and against improving the peace of Congress to act on all pending because there is a short clip of CNN dito in this speech. I reviewed it about people in, I am calling both disaster response. Need to undertake immediate. Ayun yun na, ba't yan nandito? Ako dyan. Right. Lang sila dito nag-away. And you stop there. But you criticize, stick on one taking disaster. Then you find an event where you can talk about human rights and due process. Talk about human rights. Antidotes. Lalong nagagalit ang tao and fast. Mo, with the foregoing said, may namatay dyan, alak mo sino man. What have you done in the next? What the name of human rights? '77, and you have the records. You can state of the nation today. Pagdating nitong mga, you're doing it all right. I'm doing the dead and this goddamn that's the parang electric fan. And it takes an American to say, fulfill our mandate to protect our people. Takotin niyang for the rest of my life. Ang importante sa akin, ginawa 50 plus 1. Because in a vote of 100, I get 51. 50 plus 1. 50 is 1 up. 1, that is majority. 1, I win. Yung pupunta ako sa prison, do not worry about. But I have to question